Hello everybody. Today I'm making a tag for Andrea Kidmans. She's doing a 2000 subbie giveaway, and her request is to do a tag and show it and even mail it to her if you want. I'll put a link down below with this video of her explaining everything, so that way you guys can watch for yourselves and see. So naturally, I think it's always a good idea when you're doing something for somebody else to do it in your style. Andrea is a beautiful artist. I love her work. I love her. And she gives me always so much inspiration. Yet we are all different in our own ways as artists as well too. So this is my kind of not interpretation of a tag, but it would be more my style. That's it. It would be more my style. So I'm going to be using this tag that I've already covered up with book pages, and the tag was made out of a rice box. And what I will be using is fabrics on it. You can see that. Laces. Some of these laces here. I will be using other laces like this. I'm going to put them here to the side. I might be using buttons, and this is another type of fabric I'll be using as well too. And then I really like this fabric here. These are samples of curtains that I got once upon a time, and I really like this type of fabric to use in the tag. And this is another kind of here we call this a biget. I used to do baby blankets with this type of fabric. They come out beautiful as well too. So let's get started. What I will be using is this OK to Wash Eileen's. It's a fabric glue. Naturally, it's OK to wash. I'm not going to be washing this, but it is good for fabrics. So I'm just going to start off by grabbing. I wanted to start off with this ivory material, and I have a piece cut already. I just have to find it here in this mess. I should have cleaned up a bit before. Put that to the side. That I don't need anymore. This I'm going to need. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to start off with these. I'm wondering how well you guys could see all of this. Let's put this you know what, I'm going to try to spread it with a brush. You could use any type of white glue for this. I'm just going to put that down. It's actually a really quick tag to make once you have, you know, everything ready to use. What else did I want to put in? Pieces of these laces here. And yeah, so I'm watching this video from Sonia Stepo. She's doing a teapot right now. And she starts talking about this TV show. I'm in love with movies that show things of, you know, medieval type of movies and things like that. And so, like, I watch Game of Thrones. I watch a couple of others as well too. And she was talking about one that she sees. It's just called Rain, and I just fell in love with it, and I've been watching it ever since. And naturally, I think they're on their 4th season. So naturally, I started from number 1, and I have lots to watch. But it's fabulous. And she was talking about it because of she has a love for fabrics and laces as well as I do. And she was talking about it because of the dressings they wore back then, like the materials, and you know. So I'm just, you guys, I'm just continuing to add pieces here and there of just, you know, this piece here that I'm piecing together, this pink fabric here. It was actually a jacket that I took apart, and it's just beautiful. Let me see if I can show you a bigger piece of this jacket. So some of it's this, but naturally this is missing, which it would be a strip of this fabric here. It's just a gorgeous fabric. Okay, get rid of that. Now I wanted to put in a little bit of lace. Scissors, there we go. Let's see. Okay, I'll start off with this one. You can hear the noise in the background. Close by to my house, like no, not even close by, right in front of my house, is a transporting company. And actually they transport the tiles for my husband as well too. But there's always noises of trucks. Like it seems like I'm out in the country and you wouldn't be hearing these things, but yeah. Unfortunately, they're close by and I can hear them. When they start, like they will have, you know, their merchandise coming in usually on Saturday nights, so they're up really late taking, you know, the stuff off of the trucks, and you know, you can hear the vehicles driving around. I've grown, you get used to certain noises. It's like people when they live close to an airport or close to train tracks and things like that, that you eventually, you know, get used to that noise, and I'm kind of used to it. But it can be annoying sometimes, just the same. So I'm gonna cut this. Okay. You know what? For now, I should have put a little piece of this in too. I'm going to put this one in after I want to show you what I'm going to be doing. So what I did was I grabbed a circle, a cardboard circle, and I put it against the fabric. Now I have a video of this, and I'll find it and I'll show it to you how I do these. And what I'm going to be doing is yo-yos. They're made out of fabric. So what you do is you cut around the fabric, cut around the circle, and you'll have this circle of fabric, and then you fold it and start picking up, making a seam and loosely sewing it, and then sew it all together and gather it up like this. So I did one like this and one like this. Like I said, I'll put the video down below how I did do these yo-yos. If not, there's hundreds of videos out there on how to do fabric yo-yos. I want to do a blanket like this, you guys, one day. Gorgeous. Or even like a table runner. So what I did want to do is kind of stamp a bit on this with, let's see here. I should be using, no, not that. I'm looking for some kind of scripture stamp, which I forgot to get ready. And let's see, hopefully I'll find it right away. Okay. Just stamp something on it. This one here. Okay. And I'm going to be using Archival Ink Coffee. I love this color. It's, you know, that beautiful brown that can go well with a shabby chic color. And just spreading it here and there. Oh, I hope I didn't get, yeah, I did get glue on that. I just got to wipe it off really quick before it settles in. I did forget to use that piece of fabric. Sorry guys, just want to make sure. And I even contaminated my, whatchamacallit here, the ink pad. Okay, that's it for now. So let's see what I would do here. I did really like this. This is kind of the mask thing, but if I put this on, unless I cut a smaller strip, because it is really pretty. And now I could put it on this way. Put it on that way, and then what I could do is add another strip of ribbon on top, and then maybe I could do that. This has to be cut shorter. Oops. Yeah. This is gonna take a whole night to dry. Thing about fabric glue, it does take, at least the ones that I've always used, they usually take a long time to dry. You're better off just doing it, making it, and not touching it anymore. I did want some of this. Andrea, I hope you like it. And put it up here. And we'll set my flowers down. Oops, the center is still a bit wet on these, in these yo-yos. As you can see here, what you can do is, or put a button like that, and they look adorable as well too. But I preferred to put in some beads, so I did that. And what else you can do here is top it down. Hopefully I'll get this whole centered. Okay, I'm gonna measure this. I'm gonna make a mark with a pencil, so that way I don't make a mistake of making the hole. Just eyeballing it. There we go. Okay, there we go. I should have done this before. You can do this with other type of papers as well too. You don't have to use book paper. Music paper would be lovely. Okay. And just outline it a bit. And like right now it's kind of cloudy here because of the glue, but that will, when it dries, it'll dry perfectly clear. And you know what, I really do like these. Let me see these buttons here. To put all the same ones on, but how about put the yellow one in? Is that too much? Down here maybe? Like that? No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I prefer it here, like that. So I'm going to just glue these. They could be sewn on if you were to. You'd have to poke holes into it. Can't find the top to this bottle. I'm always losing the tops. Then, let's see here. I didn't get any ribbon ready, but I could get a couple of pieces of laces. What other one was I using here? Make it really dainty. And just pull it through. My kids can be pretty loud. At least I'm hearing it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to have to kind of play around with this a bit too. And I would like to add some color in here. Oh, there's the top to the glue. Found it. Okay, perfect. So there you go. I hope you like it. And like I said, this is, well, it is my style, but because I do much more as well too. But I do love doing these little dainty things as well too, kind of shabby chic. And I hope you like this, Andrea. And like I said, I will be putting her link down below. And that's it. Until the next time, you guys. Goodbye.